England can lose his navy as well.
He
Okay,
didn't even
I'm
need
back.
Wooden Wall to beat you.
So they have naval superiority? I assume they have
They do.
naval superiority.
They do.
Yeah, but it was pretty close.
What the
If
fuck?
I-
Memluk is in this?
Oh, I was. What you guys talking about? I just joined in.
France, Burgundy.
Wait, Mamluks cannot be in this.
No,
They,
Mamluk is just watching.
No, they're both
Yeah.
He's not
five.
in the-
What the fuck?
they cannot fight.
When did
'Cause-
they
He's
join?
in the war, but he's just watching. He's not moving.
Yeah, come in.
Yeah, but he's giving war score. Well, not war score because they don't have occupations, but he's
Yeah, I
like
mean-
he's out.
Yeah.
Also, with Mamluks in this war, at least the balance is sometimes the balance. Because like without him, they have twice more troops and.
Yeah, but I don't understand why don't they move like either to Castile or to Burgundy all the troops.
They
They just-
Because
How
I think
can
they
they?
can move it.
Once again,
They don't have navy to do it.
like England has
England
enough
does.
transports.
Yeah.
Also, I built
France-
a fort
France-
in. Yeah.
France has more heavies than him, man.
No.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
he,
yeah, right now,
but he lost once already
he
with
still
more
lost.
ships.
the Navy battle, yeah.
I lost navy battle, but I lost one heavy. England lost two heavy. So I mean, I just retreated actually. It wasn't like actually. In my opinion, I won, right? Like I lost one heavy, he lost two heavy.
No, you
He's-
lost Commandante. The game says you lost. Clearly.
I really lost.
Denmark
Theoretically,
won
but-
Berlin.
He is
England
recruiting
just
a
take
lot of
loans and-
heavies as well.
England should just take loans and take Wounded Wall, and then he won't lose.
Yeah, he can take.
Wait, if you go
I
to
think-
war screen, my side lost one ship. Burgundian side lost 22 ships.
Yeah, but it's
And
mostly
England-
the Castile.
Yeah, but England lost 3, I lost 1.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm proud of myself.
like still they should be able to move even like from Cornwall to Galicia, outside of your viewing range. Like
Yeah.
they should at least try to do it or something.
Possible, yeah. I think it's still too late.
I mean, they
Yeah,
can
it
go
is-
a long way around.
At
With
this
how
point,
fucked up
it's,
Burgundy
uh,
is.
Yeah,
If
This
they
is
did
what's
that
gonna
at the
happen.
start, yeah, that would have been smart.
all of
It's like
Castilian
Burgundy
troops are in
gonna lose.
Castile.
Guys, can I take English land if I win this war?
Yeah.
Only if you
Yeah,
occupy
I
it.
can- Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
Only if I occupy it, I can take. Oh.
You can only take land you occupy.
Like I guess you could
Yeah,
release
but
Wales
this
and
is-
then no CB it. Something.
I can. I mean, I need to occupy it anyway. I cannot release.
This is what's
without
gonna
occupy.
happen. England is gonna get out the fucking continent. Burgundy is gonna lose the war. Castile is probably gonna white peace, and the balance in Europe is shifted because they're in the east. They're fighting and like it's a mess. It's a mess.
No, that's what's gonna
So-
happen. Castile gonna
so
die.
France is-
Burgundy gonna die. England gonna die. I win.
France is
I
gonna
take
blow
all of you, right?
It's not that
But
big of a mess
Savoy-
anymore with Lithuania, Poland,
Savoy is
Hungary.
gonna get 2 provinces. I'm gonna get 2 provinces and do not grow more than that and become a loyal vassal.
You cannot become a vassal and still play, by the way.
I know it's in the meaning. Of
Oh, it was just a figure of speech. I understand.
We'll see what happens. I mean, right now, the Spanish army is bigger than yours, Commandante.
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't care. Like he can go bankrupt. He can kill himself. Like that.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter in this game how big is the army. Like 15k Prussian with
I mean, even if
130
he-
discipline can kill like 100k. Like
even
the
if he can-
concept here is all yes, the concept here is all morale and discipline. He has,
Castile can
he has,
siege me
he,
like how much he want, but I will do the
he has 0.8 morale more. Eh?
Oh, you built a
Zero.
fort in. Where is he?
Yeah, I mean he needs to siege 2 forts to get to.
Yeah. I was thinking that you were really frugal with your forts at the beginning.
Yeah, I was saving cash, but yeah, I built 2 more. One in for secure and second in coercive.
Anyways,
It's,
probably also enjoy your evening.
Not looking that great for the Burgundy and company.
No, they're gonna lose.
Does France have 6 ideas already?
Like, he has more than... He is starting economics. Yeah. 10 ideas at the moment.
Whoa.
Oh, he has 10?
Yep.
Fuck.
Let me see what the leader of Chinese in ideas has.
Fuck you.
10. Oh god.
10? You only have 10
Yeah, I
credits?
know,
10?
right? I know.
You're only equal. Damn.
You had half of that last session.
Technically, we played less. You know?
Okay, so when it comes to France, I guess France is still unstoppable.
Yeah, it's gonna win.
Unless Portugal and Florence and Venice and Austria all just start sending condos to Burgundy. I mean, it's not impossible. Just saying.
Just saying.
It wouldn't be even that expensive for everyone. What is it? 20k is nothing. Okay,
Serbia.
I'm gonna keep just going. Denmark is doing okay for itself. It didn't expand much, but it didn't lose any land to the coalition, which actually was kind of surprising. And it got rid of Muscovy more or less. So
they have Berlin.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And the province to the north, so they're actually blocking Poland for the time being.
Can you go to the coalition map mode, please? Of Denmark?
And they're doing fine.
Yeah,
They're
looks
not
fine.
going to be able to take too much. Like, Dithmarschen is going to start a small coalition already, and if they take Mecklenburg... Yeah, they will get a coalition if they take both of those. But they can wait a bit, like a year or two. That's probably going to limit the next coalition. Does anyone in HRE have a coalition? Brunswick don't have a coalition.
Look at his ideas.
Burgundy had
Of
a
Denmark.
coalition. That's the reason why.
Exploration.
As soon as I attacked Burgundy, the coalition disappeared. I don't
Oh,
know if you guys...
it's just 2 minors, so it's not that big deal.
Yeah, I mean, when I attacked, it was about 10 nations.
Oh, so they just left during the war? That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I fucking attacked, and I was so fucking angry when I realized that all of those minors left it.
Hey, I was like, oh, this guy is fighting France, let's just leave him alone. He's doing it for the best of us. So Denmark is going exploration, actually, which, Oh wait, Danish ideas are actually not that bad.
No, that's 1.2.
Yeah, they changed. Wait. Oh, right.
They got like a pretty nice mix of like plus 20% manpower and sailors. That's great. Like for like a mix of naval and land. That's pretty good. So Denmark is looking fine. His income is okay, I guess. He still has 2 giant subjects, so his army is a bit larger, but Sweden is still stuck in a loan vortex, just losing money to debt and paying off corruption. So maybe we should give them a bit of money to help with that, or maybe just let them bankrupt. Poland is doing well despite losing war versus Hungary, more or less, but he didn't lose any land, surprisingly, even though he unconditional to them.
In Hungary allied Poland again, so...
Oh, yeah, they're not... And Austria.
Yeah.
That's a weird diplo.
That's an interesting change of the diplo dynamic. And Byzantium is at war with Hungary. Okay, so I guess we know now who is going to dominate the Balkans. And I suppose the gold mine is going to go to Hungary eventually. Austria could actually get it as well.
I don't think the alliance between Austria and Hungary is gonna last long.
Yeah, I don't think so as well. I mean,
I think once he gobbles up Byzantium, he's gonna look towards Austria.
Yeah, but that's a lot of land to conquer. At that time,
Yeah.
Austria could ally France versus him or something. For some reason, France likes to ally white nations in Alps.
That's racist.
I mean, it's not my fault he's doing it.
I mean, I cannot get allies. It sucks.
Stop winning versus everyone. Maybe then someone will ally you.
I'm not winning every versus everyone. It's just they fucking dying to me for some reason. They could do a lot, but
Portugal's, I mean, Poland's looking fine, but they should have gone
England
admin
is
focus.
not at his force limit. They have
Oh, yeah.
twice more troops as I do, but they not like I don't know.
Yeah, they're just fighting 2 wars at once, and you're fighting just one, so you can concentrate your troops. I'm not sure why they... They actually should have declared first. I don't know why they waited for so long. I'm not sure. That's kind of weird.
They probably didn't know that I'm gonna attack them. They thought that I'm gonna be scared that they too much. So they gave me opportunity to finish quality and just improve.
I think, like, I think when it comes to ideas, the situation got better because at least now they're starting their quality. They're not that much behind, but still just waiting for you to attack is kind of weird. They didn't attack the entire session. I don't really get that.
Yeah.
Portugal
Anyways,
is... See ya. Portugal is going full on exploration, which I suppose makes sense. He is fighting... He invaded Morocco, Abda, which... for a province on the coast. Okay, well, that's a bold move. I don't think Portugal is going to be able to invade Morocco. He is going 10 over his force limit. And
Morocco actually allied AI Pope.
Oh, I mean, the Pope was helping him before in Africa. I think it might have been a player.
Oh.
Yeah, Pope was fighting in Mali. So it's not necessarily AI. Florence didn't do anything this entire session. I think he like conquered Corsica and maybe Parma.
He helped
Parma
out
and
in a few
Corsica.
battles versus AQ.
Yeah, he has 0 manpower, more or less.
Yeah, even if he wanted to go against Papal State this session, he couldn't. Because it was protected for a long time.
He's still allied. He and Venice could maybe try versus Savoy while France is busy. But I guess Venice is kind of exhausted from the fighting. He helped a lot in the Byzantine War.
And also the Naples War versus Mamluks.
Yeah, he has 7 loans.
Venice has been doing a lot for his allies.
Yeah, and didn't gain anything, but still. I guess versus Mamluks it was a problem for him because Mamluks could have taken the islands eventually.
Yeah.
Wait, what islands? I'm not taking any islands. I promised Venice all islands.
Like Crete and Cyprus.
Yeah, those are promised to Venice.
Would you trust Mamluk though?
I am the Mamluks.
Yeah, would you?
Of course. Dude, ask literally anyone. Ask how many deals I made and how many I broken.
Wait.
Mind deal?
What deal do you have with Rosvi? Because right now Rosvi is allied to Rasitz, and Rasitz is allied to both of you. He's kind of like a buffer
no
state.
deal with him. He just texts me and kills me.
Once
My
again?
deal with Roswy is I give him a tech and he is nice.
I mean, like, did you sell him the institution?
Yes.
Ooh. I guess someone's getting pirated eventually.
I mean, the deal was I give him institution, he gives it to Mogadishu. And then he broke it, not me. I'm a trusting person, I trust him.
Mogadishu still not have the Renaissance? Nope. Oops.
They can't get it.
That sucks.
Look at my eco. Like, it's...
I mean, there are still poorer people than you. Congo is much poorer.
I'm losing 13 ducats a month. And I can't fix it.
I mean, most of it is from reinforcements, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, if the...
Oh, you have a lot of loans, yeah.
Also, let it be known, Mogadishu told me to sell institution to Rosby.
No. I said
Yes, he did.
ideally it would be like this, but he didn't reply. Like,
You told me you sell it to him, he sells it to you. So I was like, okay, you know.
I didn't. Whatever.
To think that Mamluks would have a Muslim state on their consciousness. Who would have thought?
Like, I'm quite sure because like Portugal will attack me and take Madagascar next session. That I'm quite
Yeah,
dead.
I mean, Portugal is kind of busy fighting Morocco for no reason, so that might take a while. And
Like,
I mean,
I have like a 2-year window to go bankrupt.
if
Man,
you're
why would you
saying it,
bankrupt?
Because I have 5 ducats loans and it's a third of my economy, my income.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
but the real strat is just sit on loans forever and keep taking more.
it's
Here's
not
what
going
you
to
do.
be
Here's
expanding.
what you do. You just release another vassal and play ends.
Good moves.
No.
Yeah, isn't there like what's the name of the
Sakalava
Sakalava?
is the best one, but like, no.
That would be the Chad
Bankruptcy?
move.
What bankruptcy?
And Sakalava has like cores over most of Madagascar, so it's.
I know, yes.
Thinking about it.
No, I won't do it.
Not
Before I do that,
yet.
like, rather quit the campaign and act as a sub.
That would be pretty good as well.
Dude,
By
could
the
you
way,
sub
is Teutonic Order still playing? He lost his Irish marches, so he's not going to be exiling anytime soon. Do you guys know?
Imagine forming Russia and then exiling.
Oh, that would be a bit more
So-
difficult.
What? Teuton's gonna form Russia and exile.
No. Imagine forming Russia and
Yes.
then exile.
Yes.
And have a civilian frontier and commerce and everything.
More. Yeah, so Teutonic Order is probably kind of stuck, not doing what to do, with no land to expand to, surrounded by allies.
Few options.
Actually, it's only Lithuania. But Lithuania is doing pretty well. It's
Did
actually
they go bankrupt?
They're still up bankrupt right
they're
now for
still
another
bankrupt.
year and a half.
but still, they basically killed Muscovy, so they have all of this land free for expansion. They could form Russia or Ruthenia, no problem.
They
Yeah.
should form Russia. Better ideas.
But he was thinking about Ruthenia, but he could form like Ruthenia into Russia or something. Doesn't really matter. So Lithuania is in a good spot. Doesn't really have any threats on any of his borders.
I mean, if a player Kazan turns up, maybe, but
Like people don't want to play hordes apparently. The Kazan and all the other hordes were free for a long time, and no one jumped on them.
I would have played them if I didn't want to meme with Neil again.
Too late. Bukhara was free at the start of the session, and it's such a great nation. Like for an AI, it has the income as the same income as Lithuania.
He doesn't
but-
even have a single gold mine.
Yeah, that's a problem, and no ideas,
Like,
and no.
The start of Uzbek is super nice because you get 2 gold mines super early.
He actually could still take a gold mine from Kazan. Like, there's nothing stopping him.
And the gold mine of Chagatai.
Yep,
Of Yakland, sorry.
he just bit of conquest, and he could do it. Korea could take the.
Delhi took that with his vassal.
Okay.
Oh, good move. Yeah, this province.
He was talking about releasing Yarkand, but guess he decided to just give a lot of it to his vassal.
I would seize the province
Yeah, he could.
and core it and then def it.
Sirkit is actually allied both to Bukhara and QQ. Too bad that they don't have any common border, so they cannot help each other at all. But they could invade Timis together.
Yeah.
That's something. Probably going to happen eventually. Timurids are allied to
Probably,
Noir and
yeah.
Akulu, so that's pretty strong allies as well.
But would they defend against the Indians if they attack Sirhind again? I don't know.
Well, if like Delhi invades Sirhind, then Bukhara and QQ cannot even get there if Timurids don't give access.
Bukhara can get there because DLA has the 2 vessels.
Oh yeah.
He can walk. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's true.
But then he needs to siege down a mountain capital fort with no cannons and being a
Yeah,
horde.
there's a mountain fort as well.
But Dawi can't really get his armies there, so he'd just be fighting the vassals.
Yeah, like
There are no
Unless he gets access from
Bengal.
Sichuan.
Bengal would be
Sichuan's
enough.
vassal.
Oh, it's oh yeah, it's actually Sichuan's vassal. I thought it was Bengal. Yeah, how is AQ and QQ doing? All the ship. AQ still doesn't have admin tech 5. That's just
Yikes.
But he has
yikes.
the Emperor City though.
I mean, that's true and that's very nice, but he should be making a decent money right now.
I think they're going
it's-
for rum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take a while though.
Who
they get
owns
to it.
Karaman?
Karaman is a vassal of AQ.
So he could seize that land, but there's still this Byzantium still owns one of the
Yeah.
provinces needed.
He needs to kill Byzantium
strange.
anyways. All of Byzantium. What does he need? Oh, like the Asia Minor, so that's no problem. Yeah, AQ needs a while to rest, and with Hungary and QQ on both of its borders, it might not be possible. Georgia is a player.
He has quite a debt again.
Yeah, he was fighting the entire 2 sessions. Georgia is a
Georgia.
player, and
He's got a few vassals.
yeah, he did okay, but then got kind of stuck, unable to expand anywhere. I guess he could go for Great Horde right now. I'm not sure why he's not doing it. Does he have a truce or something? No. Maybe he was afraid of it before Kazan took the northern chunk. He is ally only to AQ, so maybe they could go versus QQ together. No, QQ is actually getting some ideas. Already has 2 quality. Doing okay on tech, more or less. A very nice income, 25 ducats per month. 300 dev. QQ is actually in not too bad of a shape. He could use a fort like in Baghdad to protect the Iraq dev.
There's no defensive terrain, sadly.
Yeah, but it's at least in surrounded by rivers, so it's not that bad. And otherwise, you lose a lot of dev to just occupations if you don't have anything there. But overall, QK is not looking that bad. He only has Bukhara and Sirhind as allies, which is not ideal though. Like, Timis could get a sandwich Windows free, but Timis could also sandwich QQ.
Yeah, I don't think Mamluks or AQ are very interested right now to do anything with QQ. Luckily for
dude, I'm
QQ.
fighting these Europeans, man. I'm fighting England.
Yeah.
Still.
What? Fighting them?
Yeah, look at my war, dude.
Yeah, but you didn't. Wasn't it an illegal war?
Illegal? What? How?
He cannot fight in that war.
Yeah, you're top 4 great power and France is top 1. You cannot be on the same side.
Okay. So
You have to
last
wait
time I
peace
checked
out.
the great power. Last time I checked the great power, there were 2 Indians above me. But that was before I gave Najd land in Hormuz.
So you like, when did you join the war, and how did you do it?
I just intervened like last day of the campaign when everything froze.
Oh. So I don't think
Yeah.
that's legal, right? Did
No,
I
it
understand
can't be.
correctly?
Yes, I'm a lawbreaker.
Damn, you need to go to lawbreaker jail.
Wait,
Wait.
you have a place for that?
How did you even intervene? Was
Two great powers were at war with France.
which two? England and
No, Castile and Burgundy.
I
Neither of
guess it's
those.
still dropped as a great power.
Angkor is actually a great power. That's surprising.
I think Castile
Yeah,
dropped
Angkor.
the power.
Yeah,
And there's
Castile
England.
was.
Hmm.
Wait. Are you telling me Castile dropped?
Yes.
Then how did I enter? Maybe that's
There's
what
like a
caused the
grace
freeze.
period
Oh, okay.
where for a few months you still count as a great power.
Or maybe it's yeah, they're losing their great power status.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angkor
Okay,
just overtook them by like 10 death, so that makes sense.
I was worried I caused the freeze by entering a great
No.
power.
You
war.
probably did, let's be honest.
Man, lawbreaker and game breaker.
Game breaker.
You've got still quite the loans. Huh.
Yeah,
I
a
think
lot of loans.
17 in interest.
Dude,
Oof.
You will
Let's
have
take
to
more loans.
bankrupt eventually.
no, I don't.
Like QQ has more income than you do. By the way,
But that's just temporary. This
I'm not sure.
How far are you over with dip slots?
3 or 4.
Oh.
God. You're missing out on the Ethiopian gold. You really need this.
You've got 5 vassals. Damn.
The reason I haven't taken Ethiopia is because this is not 1.30, so I can't do unlimited states. Without states, I can't put the dimmy there.
But you need
That'd be-
gold.
Yeah, but if I can't even state the gold,
Then unstate something else. You need the gold.
I mean,
It's just sitting there.
wisdom, but what
It's
you
like-
say is wise, but it requires micro.
I suppose so.
Dude,
there are-
it's way easier to just complain about the. Did you know? I was getting spammed with events from the nobility where they either increase my autonomy by 33% or I get rebels. See, that's the reason I'm doing so poorly with money.
Okay,
Not
the music.
Not this Ethiopia stuff.
You should just purge the nobility. Fuck them.
True.
Virgin.
True.
Next time you can get points. Oh, actually, that was recently.
Okay, let's keep
Morocco is
going.
fighting 2 wars?
Yeah, he's fighting Portugal and Naples. He started the Naples War and Portugal invaded him. And like, at worst, he's going to defend himself. He has a great modern fort. But he might win both of those, to be honest. Might retake all of Africa from Portugal and then Naples as well, I think. He has his golden age.
The death of the good points.
Let me see. Which
Caliphate.
he is at 9, so it's okay. He did lose in Africa, which was quite a lot of land. He also lost a bunch to rebels, which was even worse. He still might have he still have a vassal over there, but he cannot actually move his troops between those two, and even through here because of the Naples. He has a great income though. Oh, Mali is actually paying him some money, probably. Maybe they had like a peaceful arrangement of some kind. And Mali is not making that much money than Morocco. And he is making most of it from gold. But it's not that terrible overall. He needs still needs to expand quite a bit into the region. Like he has only half of it at this point.
He'll get there.
Yeah. Naples was played the entire session, right? I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
He's actually doing pretty well on ideas, almost finished with quality and starting economics as well.
He is losing 57 ducats.
Yeah, but
He will
he
go
is fighting a
bankrupt.
war. Oh, he's
Yeah,
60% to bankruptcy at this point. Why is he spending so much money when he only has 18k?
It's 42 in reinforcing. It's not that bad.
Yeah, he's actually losing surprising amount of money since it's only 22k. It's only 1k over his
yeah, but
enforcement.
like everything but is mercs at stage here.
Yeah, it's out of manpower.
Yeah, so I don't think he's going to be able to defend himself against Morocco. Maybe if Savoy or Venice help him. But he would need like twice as many troops to attack into Morocco.
No, yeah, he will lose.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to keep those African lands. Congo Strongo is having tough times. He doesn't even control all of the lands anymore because Lunda for some reason broke free. At least he kept the big vassals for himself.
What is this order you're going in, by the way?
I'm going south. Like, we just were at Mali.
Yeah, but we went from France to Denmark, Poland, Lithuania, and then we went south, but we skipped the rest in Europe. You didn't go to Brunswick, Austria, Savoy,
Is it my
Castile,
fault?
Florence, Venice, Hungary.
Is
You
it
don't
my fault
Hungary
that...
too? Not Hungary? For real?
England.
No, we talked about Hungary.
Did we?
You
I
should
think,
do it,
yeah. Why?
because they're so good.
Why do you like Hungary so much?
Because Kabian has the best emotes in Discord. That's also
Yeah.
why I gave him the free 300 mana.
I mean, it
Yeah,
was a pretty nice war for him. Okay, let's go back to HRE then. Fine.
Thank you, man.
But we're not talking about Hungary again. So Brunswick is making 10 ducats per month. So that's not that much.
Yeah, I think
He's
there's...
in a tricky spot when it comes to trade, like he's in the middle of 3 different trade nodes. He has not that many ideas as well. I mean, like, all of HRE princes at this point still are kinda weak.
I think he should have taken some vassals.
Yeah, I think he's a bit behind on the... even as a HRE member.
Yeah.
But he didn't get killed by a collision, which is something for a player in HRE. It happens way too often, even to very experienced player. Like Leroy almost died when he was playing. What was he playing? Cologne. He almost died like 2 or 3 times to AIs. People had to save him all the time.
He did very well in the end.
Yeah, in the end, yes. Oh, and Brunswick is allied to France.
Yep.
Does Brunswick have what he needs to form Hanover? Because they have pretty good ideas.
Yes, he only needs a bit more tech.
Yeah. Tech 10 admin.
Yeah, his current ideas are kind of bad. Then there's Switzerland, which actually expanded this session. Wait, was he deving? He was actually... he was deving quite a bit, I think.
I'm still surprised that Switzerland is alive.
Yeah, he didn't manage to recover his cores from Savoy, unfortunately.
Yeah, he has devved a bunch of provinces to 20.
Yeah, and he has a fairly decent farmlands. He's not that much behind. Actually, he has almost full defensive and starting economics. He's in a comparable position to Brunswick, to be honest. Actually, he's not a republic. He's a duchy.
He's doing great in tech.
Why did he flip out of... whatever.
Yeah, maybe he just used all the republic tradition and then flipped.
Yeah, but like... you get so much more mana.
Yeah, I prefer republics, but some people don't like them for some reason. But
Yeah, the only issue is with step cost.
Yeah, that's a big problem. But you don't need admin power that much after the economics, at least.
I think he could have expanded more. He dev'd admin.
Yeah,
You don't
and
want to do that.
yeah, people are not really using vassals that much, which is really important in the early game to stay on top of the.
He had plenty
ideas.
of admin because he was able to dev it, so he didn't even need vassals. He could have
Yeah.
just core stuff, but he did a lot of wars for other people.
He is actually focusing admin, so that's that.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine right now to finish economic fast, but he must have been overflowing on it before, because
Oh.
those provinces that are dev to 20, a lot of it has been done with admin.
Yeah. Austria still doesn't have admin 5.
Yeah, Austria.
What the fuck is
Done.
happening?
He actually went bankrupt, and he's still bankrupt for 1 more year. So at least he doesn't have loans. Actually, that's pretty good. He at least is starting to recover somewhat. Like his
and
income...
because he didn't expand much, he doesn't get many rebels from going
he
bankrupt.
still has the highest income of the HRE princes. So I mean, is he the emperor? Nope. Saxon is going to be the next emperor.
He has everything open in estates. He doesn't do any estates. I think this is a very new player.
Yeah.
Already a new player to 1.28.
Sorry?
Suppose.
Already a new player to 1.28.
Yeah.
Because like, if it's already 1.30, then
he only do estates once in 30.
Yeah.
He did def his gold mine, or maybe it was Switzerland. He could try and snipe the Bohemian gold mine.
Does he have an estate on the gold mine? Because it's 25 autonomy.
Nope.
That's probably from the bankruptcy.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be bankruptcy. Or even just selling of the province with Switzerland, it still can be hanging there. I don't think we talked about Poland, right?
A little bit.
Like, there's a lot of nations that have an income of 20 something. A huge tier. When Kradiak is going to be making his tier list, then
Poland's income should be higher than this.
Do they have like some events? Not really. They don't have like smugglers or something. They are giving money to Hungary. They have 13 loans. They're doing okay. They have almost full quality and are starting on economics. And
oh yeah,
ahead on every tech.
He should be admin focused. Poland.
He is not.
He's mill focused.
Yep. He's a okay king though, and the next area is pretty good. Okay, so where do we go now? I guess Africa, right?
Yeah. Congo, Rosovi.
Yeah, Congo needs to annex those vassals. He's not even starting. That's. Do they have more dev than he? Like barely. He has 20 more dev than his biggest vassal. And he still has no admin tech at all.
Did you skip over the rest of Europe?
What did we talk in Europe?
Savoy, Venice, Florence, Naples, Pope.
We talk about Naples, Venice, Florence, and Pope.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we skipped Savoy.
I don't remember Venice.
We talked about Venice, that he's not doing much because he's fighting for others. Yeah. But we didn't talk about Savoy, that's true.
You just really like Congo.
Yeah, we need to talk about Congo.
So Savoy went bankrupt, I think, this session early on, or was it the end of last session?
Here's some nice events for army quality. That's helping
a
lot.
A bunch of estate stuff.
Yeah, and actually he's colonizing Tenerife right now, so he might get eventually to the new world.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna exile or if he wants colonies.
That's a good question. I mean, France could use colonies to bring trade to his trade nodes. Once he conquers all of Seville, which might just happen. I cannot open human player bar because like the game broke at the end and I had to restart in single player. I think the Skanderberg save should be up on Discord right now.
It is. Let me grab it.
Yeah, you can post it in chat or something. Okay, so did we talk about everyone in Europe?
Did we do Castile?
We didn't talk about Pacific.
We
Pacific
talked
Rim.
about all of the Western Europe during the wars, so I mean, more or less.
Oh, okay. Yeah, true. Alright, Congo it is.
Finally. Oh, Cattle, you're such a good mod. He's actually making the most out of trade. Oh wait, a bit more from taxation. Yeah, Congo is...
Ooh, he's poor.
yeah, he's a lot of autonomy everywhere.
Congo is a shithole.
Yeah.
Playing there is agony.
Almost 50 autonomy everywhere, that's pretty bad. Meanwhile,
You have
Rosvi...
no good trade goods. You need to def everything. You have a lot of land to conquer with a lot of rebels.
yeah, he actually switched to Catholicism, which is giving him a lot of rebels probably.
Yeah. Should have
Meanwhile, Rosvi is making a lot of money.
Yeah. He has 4 gold points, if not mistaken.
5 actually.
Did he-
Finishing quality.
Oh, he didn't def them.
And not
He
all of
did.
them, I
One.
think.
He deft one. Or
He left 2,
two.
but not
One is
didn't
occupied.
finish the second one. Putua, I think. Putua was he def to 6 def.
Yeah, he's starting to dev them. He's...
Putua collapsed. Interesting.
I mean, he's doing pretty well for the African nation. Good
Like
income,
he's
good
doing
dev. Yeah, killing Mogadishu, pretty great.
Yep. Agree.
He's keep building ships. No,
Yeah,
not really.
because I didn't peace out.
Oh, wow.
Because he wanted a 95% peace deal. And the
Take
just
it.
said nope, and then started to blockade him. So that he doesn't get the 99. Yeah.
They get dev cost reduction in their ideas.
Yes, they are really good.
I mean, at the end, so it's a while away.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they're not on the great powers yet. I guess they don't have that much dev as you'd think. Yeah, they're still like 100 behind.
Yeah, there's a lot of low dev provinces.
Yeah, like the thing about Resolve is you can start as Kilva now, get better Puto and ideas,
Yeah.
and have no problem about thinking around with a vassal flip drop. Like this buys us so much time, it's unbelievable.
Oh,
No
apparently
problem with what? Sorry.
Switzerland apparently turned to monarchy by accident by having... Oh, did it? Yeah, if he went bankrupt, then he just lost all his republic. Did Switzerland go bankrupt at some point? Maybe not. Yeah, but it wasn't on purpose, apparently.
Like Kilva in that mod is a really, really strong start.
Yeah, because of the formable, which basically you have no competition for.
Yeah.
And maybe we should make it for admin 10 next time. We'll see how strong it actually is, because I mean it has a big income right now, but it's still not that strong.
Like the ideas are awesome. The first 2. Morale, infantry cost, and
Oh, you mean the
Yeah.
traditions?
tradition. Sorry.
I mean they're like more end loaded than... I mean morale is great at the start, but At the first two, the global trade plus movement speed are not that great.
Yeah.
He's behind on tech, and this is another play that should just go admin focus at this point. He's got quality almost finished,
Yeah, he will need the
and
economics.
he'll want economic.
If you're playing in Africa, you're always behind. Nothing.
I mean,
Yeah,
they-
but like he's gonna overflow on mill
They
if
do
he
start
doesn't
with
go admin
feudalism.
focus soon.
So in this mod, Africa is not that bad with for tech, at least.
Yeah, Kilwa always starts with feudalism.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually a good point.
The great thing is starting Kilwa, and then taking Butwa as a vassal, sending them feudalism, deving Renaissance in Butwa, and then feeding them cores, and killing them and releasing and playing and stuff. It's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
neat.
yes, that's like removing that problem. So I guess moving to admin 10, it wouldn't indeed be change anything, because it's not like anyone is going to compete for them for the next God knows how many years it takes to admin 10.
Yeah.
It wouldn't
Like
really change anything.
Thing is just like Portugal will probably kill me now next session, and then like I don't know if we can defend against the Europeans, like even with the gold income at 30 years.
I mean, Portugal is not that strong.
Yeah, but like it's not only Portugal.
Yeah.
The winner of the Iberian Bowl also wants the Asian trade.
I mean, at this point, the winner of Iberia Bowl might be France, so we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
doesn't
And
change anything. Like
I would
France
keep
always-
Portugal as an ally, and like, oh yeah, sure, send that Asian trade over.
Best friends.
Best friends, yeah.
Okay, now Rasid's still pretty bad.
Yeah.
No ideas. Very little income, but I mean, if they got the gold mines, they could be pretty good.
He fucked up the war against Ethiopia, the second one, because he only took Adael, the vessel, 2 provinces, and didn't push any deeper for the gold mines.
Yeah, and they don't even have any core. They own all the adult cores already, so it's...
Yeah, so it's pointless to have that as a vassal.
Like Fanda fucked it up hard.
He needs the gold mines.
Could have just
Don't have to core the land, and you can give them stuff.
But
Yeah,
he
but,
also
like,
have
he
different
took
vassal
2
already.
Sorry, he took 3
March.
provinces at war. The second war against Ethiopia. 3 provinces. He could have just taken 3 provinces, which were 2 gold mines and the connecting province.
I wonder
Yeah.
if he's doing it with someone.
I mean, they secured 6 income, so, well, 7 income, so it's not much money, and almost 1.5 is war reparations, so they really don't have that much money. But they have good allies, so if they can expand into Ethiopia, they are allied to Rosvi as well.
Like
they could be
the
pretty
only
strong.
thing which goes for him is like that Rosary can't kill Ethiopia now because he blocked anyway, but the NoCB.
Yeah, actually, even no CB doesn't work
That'd be
because
foolish anyway.
he doesn't have a coast to invade. They did cut off Ethiopia completely with Mamluks.
So yeah.
Okay, I guess Team East now.
Mm.
Another 25 income nation. Still no ideas. Oof. Oh, no Renaissance as well, and not even close. They are buying it from someone. And yeah, they're buying from Delhi. Malwa is giving them subsidies for some reason, which is a free province minor right now.
Didn't it say team rates were giving money to Malwa?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they are giving. Wait, why would they be
Why?
giving money? Okay.
To Vesselas?
I don't think that's... I mean, I guess it's not impossible, but...
And then Reconquest War on Meva. With
He's
him.
allied to
Unless-
Mewar.
Yeah, but like that can change.
Yeah, but I think Timurids need any ally they can get, because right now they're in not that great of a position. Like their allies is
It's not that big worse, honestly. They have no loans.
but actually they do have all the cores everywhere, so they
Ooh,
could
15% inflation. Ouch.
they could regain a lot of their power very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently Timurids AI started subbing Malwa, and Satya never noticed. Okay. Guess let's finish Central Asia with Bukhara. I mean, pretty good
He
income.
needs the Kasangok man.
Yeah. It's right on his border as well, and no player nearby to beat him to it, so it's very easy.
Like the biggest issue with Bukhara and Timur friends is you have no single good formable nation, so you're stuck with shitty ideas.
Yeah, the ideas are pretty bad.
The best nation you can form is like the Golden Horde, but even that one sucks ass.
I mean, he could form Timurids if he kills them.
He has 7 years. It's too slow. Because it's timed with 1490.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's actually pretty short.
Yeah.
Don't you just have that timer to get a Timur Prince? But as long as you have a Timur Prince, you can form Timurids whenever.
Oh yeah, they do have
Yes,
a Timur
but
Prince.
you need two specific. Does he have? He got them.
Yeah, so what do you mean timer?
Okay, now he can form it. Like, I didn't know that he had the Timurid dynasty. That's
Yeah,
what I
the
meant.
timer doesn't show up on the decision, so yeah, I guess he's fine, but he would need to kill Timurids, which might not be that easy. Still, like for a nation that just was created by an AI, it's pretty great.
Hmm.
I mean, it kind of started from Uzbek, which was player nation, but still. Yeah, okay. Sirhind is in a bad spot. 10 income. Idea is actually not that bad. Defensive and administrative, which is an unconventional strategy. But actually, administrative for a second idea, if you're going all out, is I don't think it's that bad. Minus 25% mercenary cost is pretty great. What do you guys think?
Sorry, I was responding to a message. I
Administ-
didn't hear anything for the last 2 minutes.
Administrative as a second idea group after defensive as this kind of like all-out fighting thing.
But admin.
Admin? For what?
For the mercenary cost reduction.
Mercenary costs and interest and available mercenaries.
I mean, economics doesn't give you anything if you're starting with defensive and going to fight.
Like, what is the policy?
Early on to give nothing for you, really. True.
The policy between admin and defensive? Is it really good?
It's probably pretty bad, I think.
If he picks,
It's foreign spy detection.
Yeah.
And yearly corruption.
I mean, yearly corruption is something. It's something.
if you pick 2 entire idea groups, that's only like, okay, not only but mostly useful the first 100 years of the game. Like, even if you win, what's the plan?
Take
Like,
other ideas.
It's
Like,
gonna be
you could take quality and economics
and
next.
free.
I mean, he will be behind, but if he survives because of those idea groups, then it's worth it, right?
Isn't diplomatic? No, diplomatic has the available mercs.
if
Yeah,
he
you
survives
don't take
this
full
idea-
admin. You take the first 3.
Yeah, you
And
can
then,
just.
and then with
Oh.
the well, maybe first 4 because the interest per annum.
You could.
Or 5.
Just take it all.
No. You take the first 5, and then any access admin, you dev and exploit for money.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I
Because
should
you
do
need all the
that.
money you can get, right? You're fighting for your life.
That's so smart.
See, everyone's learning.
Yes.
Like
Thank you, Purple.
having both admin and economic in the mid game in a dev war is kinda insane because of -1 in interest per annum.
Yeah, interest is reducing interest is pretty big.
Because you have 0.5 in eco and 0.5 in admin.
Did I
Good
ask-
idea. I still think Sirkin is going to die, but
Yeah, same.
it's a good idea.
Why hasn't he converted to Seek? The player was called Seek something.
Because he can't.
I mean, there are no sick provinces, and
It's not.
Look at
like-
oh
the
yeah, he
decisions.
can. He actually
Look at the
could.
decisions.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I guess he wants prestige.
I think he's a massive coward.
A massive what? Mewar. Oh, he's actually making 40 ducats. That's pretty nice. Pretty low on ideas though. Like only 2 quality. Doing okay on tech though. Really behind on ideas, surprisingly. I thought he was being a bit higher. I guess he was annexing a lot of nations. How is Bachmanis doing after all this fighting? Did he go bankrupt?
Yeah, he did.
Yep. Still bankrupt. That's like what he should have done. Yeah, and right now his income is very low. He actually has more ideas than Mewar, somehow. And not that much behind in admin. It's pretty surprising. But yeah, he really needs new friends. That's his biggest problem right now.
I don't think he can get any.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Delhi starts feeling a bit like it's a bit crowded in India between Mewar and Bengal. But we'll
Like-
see.
In the end of the day, there can only be at max of 3 players in India.
Yeah, but Delhi is like in a very awkward position between those two. I
Yeah,
don't
like
think he...
Bengal wants land of Delhi, Mewa
Got
wants
the
land
best land, yeah.
And
because
like
Bengal wants
if...
trade node.
And the problem is it will be difficult for him to defend those lands, I think, if they both attacked from both sides. So maybe something could be done, but it would be difficult. Oh, apparently Mewar had a huge regency for a long time, so that's why he
Yeah,
was
15
only 10.
years. Yeah.
Oh.
And it was a really bad ruler.
That's
I think
sad.
it's also why there's not... Oh, actually, he's got some prosperity now. I think he couldn't stab up for ages, because he had to save the admin. And he also got the institution quite late. Yeah, Bob, did you actually pay for the institution, or did you wait for it to spread through Delhi and stuff? Probably paid for it, right? Yeah,
Paid.
but still, I think it came quite late.
Delhi is super rich as well, 44 income, which is a bit more than Mewar. Almost full quality, starting economics.
I see. He sent it to Delhi first and then to you.
Oh. Yeah, Delhi's strong. And he has a lot of money saved up, like, it's actually a significant number. 53 force field, which is more than any of his neighbors.
He has a lot of money.
Yep.
Jampur, yeah, if you get... Yeah, Jampur is a great start. I loved my Jampur game. And I had a better start than the Monarch. Actually about equal, I also had to fight a Syrian player.
And also,
But you were better at this, so...
so flip into Delirious.
Sorry,
Delhi,
say again?
Are you keeping Champurius or flipping into Delirious?
I went to Delhi on accident.
Yeah, Delhi has Delian ideas now by accident as well. We might change it, though, we'll see. Bengal has pretty good income as well. Aren't the same as
I don't think
Nawar.
Nawar is out of range, Craniacs. I think in my previous game as Bengal. Oh no, I didn't have Renaissance. I have globalization or colonization.
But it didn't spawn yet. Oh,
Yeah, actually, I think they all have Renaissance, so I can check it right now. Yep. Yeah, Bengal I think is a bit stronger than Nawar right now. He has more ideas as well. Still no... Oh, actually, yeah, he almost has admin 7, so that's fine.
No, he's too slow. He should have had more vassals. Look at all this land he cored.
Yeah, people are not vassalizing this
So like what he
that
could have
much.
done is you make some vassals, which makes it cheaper to culture convert into Nepal because you don't have as many of your own land. He finally started culture converting. I believe Purnia does not start Nepalese, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think he switched like
Yeah,
one province.
if you look at the province history, 5 years ago it adopted Nepali culture. So he has started. He does want
Adoptic
Nepal.
is a very
but
diplomatic way of saying it.
He's making it very expensive by having all this land court and no vassals and starting so late with the culture converting.
Yeah.
Because
People are just
after
not liking
Nepal,
vassals.
you want to go to Lugi culture. So that's also something he has to start on later. Well, if he wants to min-max. It's a weakness, but you can combat the weakness somewhat by starting early, vassalizing early, not full coring states, and you can actually flip Nepalese really fast.
He's actually expanding a bit more into India than into China or Burma.
especially make a beeline towards Nepal. Like, it's 2 states you
I
have to
didn't even do
conquer.
that because I had to fight like 5 players back then.
Yeah, of course.
But
like,
yeah,
generally-
ideally you can rush it. He could have rushed it. He wasn't finding any players this Bengal.
Cold Rolly Belika, you sound a bit like a bot. Are you a real person or not? Let's see. That would be a 4th bot day.
I found your Byzantic Twitch channel. Follow, yeah, it's a bot.
Okay, okay. Yep. Crazy X, I think it's real. Nice. Angkor. At 26 income, which is pretty okay for Indochina, I'd say.
Yeah.
3 ideas. He did switch to Angkor, which has great traditions. Plus 10 morale, plus 30 national manpower.
I
Great for
needed to
start.
switch. I had to get rid of my heir.
And actually, he gets minus 10 idea cost, so that's
Switching
even better.
gets rid of your air.
Yes, but if you are,
He's,
I was on Regency.
Yeah, he switched to theocracy.
It kills your regent if you. It not kills your regent. Yeah, it kills your regent and your heir if you switch to theocracy.
Cool.
Yep. Pretty nice.
And I had a
he,
3-2-0 heir, so I really needed to switch.
you also have plus 10 morale already from combat heresy, so
Yeah.
probably your
Theocracy is like
yeah, it's okay.
brutal.
Morale. Doing well. Once you integrate Patan, you're probably going to be able to get some trade from Malacca as well.
Like the only problem with that part of the world is like in want the next batch, because then you have a trade flowing from Canton to Siam to Malacca.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. So you get
Siam is like the. Is it the only trade node that goes into one direction?
no, there are several ones.
Maybe in
North
like Americas. Right?
In America, in Africa.
Oh yeah, that's true.
South America. But like, it's the only one in China. In
Yeah,
one
here's
direction.
Patagonia.
Okay, then
Not that many.
America.
Brunei is doing well. I guess, yeah, he conquered all of Philippines this session, so that's pretty good. Yeah, he might be getting a...
I mean,
he shouldn't get the Peasants' War. A bit behind on ideas, but maybe he doesn't even want more from expansion.
no, you want full expansion. You need it. Because like
Yeah,
there's so much money
there's-
to make out of the Malacca trade note, it's unbelievable.
That's true.
Moluccas, not Malacca.
Yeah, he's already making decent money. 28 ducats for his size.
Like, you saw it in my Tondo game. I had, for the most of the game, only control of that part of the world. And I was the richest person by far.
Yeah.
He's actually like 5 away from a great power,
I was
so that's
the
pretty
richest
nice.
person. I was the richest person.
No.
Yes.
You can't
Until
say-
I left.
I mean, Shanxi and then Paul was disqualified from that campaign.
Disqualified?
True.
You got 1.5k dev each for free because of players leaving or inting.
Yeah, we
I
actually
mean,
didn't
like-
have any
That's
players
just
left
good diplomacy.
leaving.
Purple,
Good diplomacy
after you left,
with
like,
Pragmanis.
I overtook both of you. In the end, I made like more than 2k a month.
Oh, that
Nice. I mean, yeah, you can just flow trade anywhere and stuff. Yeah.
It's just insane.
so an interesting fact: Majapahit is actually going for naval ideas, which means he
Why
could
go
get
naval first? Quality first is so much better.
Could you say the nation name again?
Majapahit.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, so I mean he could get a better navy than Brunei, and destroy him. But he's a lot behind in tech. That's
Won't happen.
he's actually not that behind Brunei.
Oh, Brunei.
Like, naval only doesn't win you the naval warfare.
Brunei himself has been pretty behind in admin tech. He's still admin 5, and that's like no
so he
admin.
should have just gone for quality instead.
Quality
Shit, bro.
if you really wants to go naval, quality, maritime, naval, and then you are done.
Yeah, I guess because quality would even give him a bonus on land, so that would
Yeah.
make it even better
Like,
against
it's-
Brunei.
It gives you ship durability, more of navies, and with the maritime, you need maritime. You get 20% more of navies. And the naval maritime policy is completely shitty. So you want to have quality first before you pick maritime. So yeah. And also, maritime boosts your naval tradition gain from protecting trade, which is huge because you get to a static 100 naval tradition way faster, which is another 25% more of navies.
Yeah. Anyways, I think Majapahit is still allied to Brunei, and he's not colonizing, so he needs to do something to like get out of his shadow.
Yeah.
If he's allied to his only neighbor, why is he picking any military at all?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He should go for expansion if he's not going to fight.
It doesn't make sense for both of them to get expansion.
But it doesn't make sense for him to take like any military ideas right now.
Yeah. Like, what I see happening is like Brunei will colonize everything and kill Majapahit.
Yep.
Yeah,
or
pretty much.
Majapahit will just leave before, and then Brunei will
Yeah.
just eat him.
High
Like-
chance of that too, yeah.
Because like he can't int him now, even if he finishes naval, because like every single island is more than 100% peace deal. So in the next war, like when the truce is over, Brunei just attacks you and takes all of the land back, and you can do check shit against it because it took naval instead of quality.
Yeah, and probably Brunei has higher force limit by a lot. Yeah. 10 force limit more. And more income. That's
Like,
a lot
If
of
Majapahit would have gone for quality, he could have entered him. But no idea.
He could just get help like from Anchor, and together they might be able to do something. But yeah,
Yeah, sure,
mean,
but
He hasn't
He-
taken any ideas in naval yet. Maybe
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
he could still change it.
It's the mind games.
Maybe he watches this and he's like,
Oh,
yeah, like
those
he should change it.
those fools think I can go naval.
he's
Little
got
did they
a
know.
good air set up for quality too, like 6 mil.
Yeah, he's just
His
making
ruler's gonna
Brunei
die soon at 72. Just get the
and
get
plus
quality
10
filled out super fast.
plus 10 ship durability as well on that air.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Stein.
I don't think Daviet conquered anything. He has the capital of Langsang occupied, but other than that, I don't think he really did anything this session.
I mean, he lost his capital
he has
for a few years.
He has a vassal in Pegu. Wasn't it a vassal of Angkor before?
No, he was my tributary.
Oh, okay, yeah. He is
He
behind in
has-
tech a lot.
He
Yeah,
has
in every
depth,
tech.
the jungle a bit.
And he is behind like 2 in Miltech, but he almost finished quality. Okay. He is allied to Angkor, so I guess that's some protection, and like his army is not that big anyways. And it's cheaper to go ideas first than tech, so there's some logic in it. There's still no Renaissance though, and that would be... Oh, he could actually accept it anytime. Okay. So now let's go to Japan.
No, don't look at Japan. I don't think. No.
Bankruptcy? No.
And after Japan, we should really focus on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Americas. I mean,
Good
it's like
though, right?
it's surely the way, right?
It's
Right, that's
only
how it goes.
logical.
That's how it goes. We could go Korea as well, but then definitely Americas. Yeah. Anyways, actually, I'm interested in how Japan is looking after all of this. What happened after last session? And I mean, he's behind on tech a lot. No ideas yet.
What's the ideas?
Yeah.
Only 2 loans though, so that's not that bad. Actually has 16 income.
He is 7 mil. Oh, I guess he wants. Yeah, he's still mil focused because he wants a mil ID group first, I guess.
Yeah. He wants. I think he's going to help Korea defend itself against the.
But what he could do is, if he thinks no one's a threat to him, he could go economic first or something.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Yeah, I think he wants to fight in like China to prevent the hack box with whoever is going to help
Oh,
him.
he's overflowing too much on mil.
But he's going to spend it on quality pretty soon, anyways. Right? He just yeah, in 4 years he can get national ideas 5, and then yeah, he court a lot of Japan.
Yeah. I'm not sure about if it's ever worth it to vessel feed in Japan after you form Japan.
Yeah. But he's
Because
actually
it can't-
recovering pretty quickly, because at the end of last session, Uesugi was not doing too hot.
Yeah, he's only got 2 corruption left. And 2
It's-
loans.
Yeah, it's actually 1.5
So-
corruption, so that's
yeah,
even
so-
better.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's actually recovering pretty quickly. Korea is actually like took 2 ideas this entire session, so that's not that great. He's doing okay on tech, but still no Renaissance, and not even close. He really needs that. Income is pretty low. He could get the gold mine. He actually sees it, so if he could take the gold mine, then that would be a pretty big deal.
He made the beeline towards the gold mine.
I mean, he conquered all. It was the entire AI that's like an accident that he gets the access to the gold mine, but he should use it. Very low
What
mine
is his
power.
primary culture?
That's a good
Is he
question.
still Korean or did he flip?
Korean.
Yeah, it's still Korean.
Yeah.
I mean, he will get a lot of mantra if he conquers all of it.
Why is Did it change the culture to Manchu?
It's
No, it's
1.28.
old patch.
Oh yeah. I was playing too much 1.30.
Oh, apparently Korea got the same bug with getting stack wipe out. Wait. Retreat one province over. That actually happens sometimes. Yeah, we actually saw that on the stream when Korea just retreated one province and then got stack wiped.
I mean, it's maybe not a bug, but one of
Yeah,
the
it's not a bug.
around.
It's just nobody understands how the code for retreating works, so it just sometimes happens. Okay, let's get to China. Fine.
No, Aztec.
Hungary again.
No, we're not doing Hungary.
Alright. Let's start with
Aztecs.
Szechuan. Oh, you're actually
Aztecs,
going to Aztec.
yeah. Aztecs almost finished the reforms, which is pretty nice. They only need one more.
Did they win in the player war? Looks like it.
No, I think it wasn't a real player war. Like, it was probably something about the AIs and alliances.
Yeah, neither side gained anything.
Yeah, I think it was like a
Is
something. He already has 3 vassals, so he should be able to finish his reforms pretty soon. Yeah, just 2 more.
But
which he might
is
get
anyone gonna give them tech?
Yeah, that's always the question. I mean, there's plenty of potential colonizers. Denmark, Portugal.
We actually skipped Friesland,
Mogadishu.
who has gone
Oh, is he a player?
Expo expansion.
Yeah.
I think he might be exiling.
Oh, we're gonna have a People's Republic of Americas.
Yeah.
I mean, for a colonizer, he's doing okay.
The decent Republic of the United States.
If he's trying to deal with them, but he could also just avoid them.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to do in the old world if you're exiling. Mayans probably are more. Yeah, wait, what? Mayans don't have. That must be a bug. They don't have any reform? Okay.
Did he break?
Yeah, he's like he needs one more city to start the first one, but it's still a lot behind. Maybe he didn't have experience with Mayans. You need to play like a few games of natives before you know how to do the reforms efficiently.
Like especially Aztecs with the flower city. You have to snake in a specific way to get as many in contact with as many nations as possible.
Yeah.
While also keeping your province count low because each province gives you doom.
Yeah, and you can't use coast because you don't have any ships. So, for example, he has no access to those 3 provinces as Mayans.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess if Aztecs help him, he's going to be fine eventually. And they are allied still, so maybe they are having Aztecs fully reformed.
Yeah, maybe they focus on one.
Because
and then the
Mayans don't get Doom, right?
No.
Yeah, so maybe they just want to remove Doom from equation, and then they're going to have Mayans.
I mean,
expand.
like the POC move would be that both go Nahuatl, because Nahuatl is, in my opinion, the best one of all of them.
Yeah.
He just needs like 1 province with the temple to flip.
Yeah, that's maybe what they're going for.
I mean, the issue with Maya reform is that if you go Aztecs and you get like 2 or 3 ahead in military, the game is easy. But with the Mayans, every time you do the reform, all the nations that split up for you get your military tech.
Oh.
Yeah, he's actually staying on 2, meanwhile Aztecs are on 3.
Yeah, so if the Mayans do the reforms, they'll split out a bunch of nations that can fight back.
Meanwhile, Cusco still didn't conquer all of it, all of Incas, but he's getting pretty close.
Has he all reforms?
He has 1, and he could actually just do another one, I think. He just needs to be in peace. I think like the player is AFK for half the session, honestly, and I don't really blame him.
Like playing
Yeah.
native in.
Yeah, I mean he's slowly getting there.
I mean, you saw it with Kree last campaign.
Yeah, Kree was
was the
very
pin-
active.
That was the pinnacle of native gameplay.
I mean, it was the most advanced nation in the world, basically.
The most
Okay,
advanced.
let's finally get to Sichuan. He got stuck by Wei like twice during the war.
Oh.
He still doesn't have Renaissance. He could embrace it though. It just needs a few loans. 11 income, so not that great. Barely starting on ideas.
Which religion?
He is still Confucian. And doesn't really have access to any great religions, to be honest, in his lands.
So many went defensive first this campaign.
Yep.
Like, I can fully understand why going defensive first in China when there are like 6 players there, and you
Yeah.
need to kill at least 3 of them.
True.
Black nation to the east. Pencheng? I mean, it's a vassal of Jujian. Okay, so Sichuan is not in a great spot
I
because
think he
of
means
his...
Japan. He wants to look at Japan again.
I gave Pencheng. Oh yeah, he did. Because it was Yangzhou instead of Laizu. Was it? It was the difference? Oh. No, to this one, Suzu.
Yangzhou.
Alright.
Yeah, the lowest one.
Yeah, Yangsu,
Yeah,
that one.
yeah,
And
that
then
one.
Go up like northwest, 3 provinces.
Laozu?
North, that's south. North.
North.
That's still south. Of
I mean,
No.
course. Go north.
North.
I mean, it's pretty
Oh,
difficult to
Yan-
do with the delay. Oh, you gave both of them to him. Okay, I thought you still had the province.
Like, I wanted to get the other one. Look at
I mean, there's
Yeah.
pretty clearly a
One
difference,
letter
Grady X.
difference. Yanzu, Yangzu.
25.
Ooh.
That province makes like 1.6 ducats
Ah.
a month that I gave away. Like,
You're
And
not
there-
a smart man, Critics.
it's the second time it happened as well. That's the worst part. I also did it when I subbed Holo. I don't know.
I mean, there's a nation in China that's supposed to be based on Germany, and it's Yunnan, by the way. He's going defensive first as well. A bit more income. Oh, because he has the gold mine with 13 death in production.
32 autonomy.
He is.
Yeah.
He's still quite weak though.
Yeah, he is. He did decrease the autonomy, so that's a good move. A bit behind on tech, but it doesn't really matter. I guess he should be getting a second idea group, but
Wait, what?
it's fine. Yeah, he doesn't have that many advice, but he's really poor. Sichuan and Yunnan are just...
He has
Yep.
enough money to
Plus 6?
get
That's more.
Yeah, he could
get
get...
like level 1 advisors.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would do that.
The
Yeah,
value
like-
of one level 1 advisors is insane.
Yeah, you should probably always have level 1s, basically. He has a great leader, though.
He can... Yeah, he can get mana.
The problem basically for Yunnan and Sichuan is they don't have enough death. And Hong Kong is actually not that rich for Hong Kong. Aren't you guys moving trade to him or something?
Can't.
He is getting some more ideas though. Okay,
Oh,
force
that's-
limit.
That's a great build, quality trade.
Yeah,
I mean, he is a merchant republic.
trade efficiency policy, nice.
Got a nice leader.
Is he still? Yeah, he's a republic, so he will be able to maintain him for a few more years. He's very young as well.
He's got no stability though. which he should get, and get some
Yeah,
prosperity.
before. Yeah, at least one. It's not that expensive yet.
Because like he's got admin 7. He's not getting
Yeah, he's not
a
getting
admin ID
economics.
group,
Good
so
point.
use that admin.
Jujian still with no economics ideas field. God, what is he doing?
Hey,
Why
but
would
here's
you
the
waste-
golden era.
Oh, look at the golden era. I think
Oh.
that's sort of a mistake from the player. I thought he
Yeah.
was a good player,
Yeah,
but
imagine
I don't know, with this move, I don't know how to think of it
imagine
anymore.
you go to a war versus your biggest rival, you finish it, and then you fire a golden age.
Yeah, you wait until you win.
He like 3v1'd a player, but he has 1k in loans. I think that's just bad play.
It does have 12 innovation, which is
Yeah,
actually
that's not
quite a lot.
spectacular for quality. I got 7 of that.
Are the missions working, by the way? I should have checked
Yeah,
for
which
everyone.
Great to
fucking AI
see.
also thing.
Great to see someone that's actually admin focused, and
Yeah,
has been for a
right.
while. Well, I mean, plenty are still
Emperor
goal focused
Strasser!
while filling out
Nice.
economic.
That's the random generated name, by the way.
It's random?
I put
What?
it in the list, but it
Really?
still randomly picked it.
Nice.
Hey, Purple, I'm also admin focused.
Nice.
Good job.
I'm dip
Be
focused.
proud.
But actually,
Dip focus.
I mean, Jujian is not that rich as I'd think, to be honest. It's much richer than its neighbors, but still.
Because he gave it a 24 death province away.
Wait, was it?
I rate so much. On that
Oh,
one.
wait, I have it bugged.
Yeah, I should take it straight though. You'll be disloyal, but just pay the prestige for 1 tick. And
Yeah, I cannot check your subject because I got bugged during tagging.
I think it's a 23 without taking it straight.
Oh, Hong Kong
can-
is getting Shinto, by the way.
Yeah, I converted that province so you can.
Nice. How nice of you.
Why didn't he
Eh,
go Ibadi?
Because it's better, probably.
He can probably there's like the level that gets you pretty nice for trade. Or actually no. I mean still.
Like Ibadi with death cost or shock damage received. Like you can choose any school you want. And then you have legalism and mysticism.
I mean, you don't have incidents though.
Yeah, he's you could just go for everybody. Well, I guess we went over everyone. It took a while, but yeah, things are still looking pretty interesting, and people are still fighting each other pretty widely.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess if we're finished, I'm gonna get to uploading the VODs. So GG guys,
Thank you.
GG.
Zia.
GG.
This-
see ya next week. Oh shit,
See
I
ya.
forgot to start recording the podcast. Well, I think I could still download it from Twitch. I'm gonna try to do that.
Yeah, you can just
Yeah, GG.
do that.
Dude,
Okay.
what